Right, so I've just moored there. I'm sort of on point again, and Dave's just seen me through the last lock, so I'm going to now empty this pair. That's emptying nicely, and I think my job as point will be to see everyone through, apart from the last boat, who will, I think, stop. That's a stiff one, this one. There's no end of innuendo with locks. That is just a leak. That's just a gap in the gate. Di and Harry seem to be struggling, or at least a little bit slow, sorry, on the lock behind us. So I think Dave's going to try and help them through. Is this one down yet? See, the leak has almost stopped down there because the lock is almost empty. So I'm going to get this one open. Let's see if it opens. Yeah, that's ready to go. So I'm closing the paddle, so that gate is now ready. Still no sign of anyone though. I'm definitely not getting my leg over these lock beams as nimbly as I did when I did that massive flight in 2020. Ended up doing about 9 locks, and when I did the ordinary, when I've done locks like that, I've been, you know, just sort of gaily swinging a leg over the beam, climbing over as necessary, and here we are a couple of years later, and it isn't quite so easy. So I'm not as limber as I was even 2 years ago. But that said, I did turn 60 this year. But even so, it's a fairly low bar, you know, and I'm sort of the expert on low bars, really. Generally speaking. I think that's Diane's boat, dark blue. Camera won't show. It looks like her bow has gone into the bank. This is what people aren't realising. There's a breeze and it feels like bugger all, especially where there's a bush or a tree in the way or something. It feels like bugger all, the breeze, but actually it's enough to cause you a problem. And there's Diane at 45 degrees doing an evergreen thing. Hi Di.
Another boat coming up.
Behind you guys?
Yeah, but it's got in between us and
Right.
God, I've forgotten his name. Yeah.
Harry.
Harry.
Right.
So we're just I'm just letting Dave up, and then I'll go back and let Harry up.
Yeah, I think my feeling is it might as well let these guys through. If they've got a pair, they're not going to slow us down, so let them get on with it. Yeah, nice one.
Whoever comes up next, just let them all through.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cheers, Di. See you soon.
All right,
see you soon. Bye-bye. Right, so all of that basically adds up to time for a comfort break and maybe even a coffee, actually. Dare I chance another brew? Hi guys. I'm waiting for them, that's the...
Oh, right.
Trying to sort of cooperate a bit, yeah.
You're going to have a party, are you?
Well, not so much a party, but it kind of makes it all work a little bit quicker if you sort of cooperate a bit.
Yeah.
So, in theory anyway, but we shall see. I don't know. I'm still sceptical. I'll see you in a bit. Take care. Right, Dave is approaching from behind, so I'm going to work him through. Okay, so as point man, I'm working my way forwards through that to assist Dave through these locks. Dave, it occurred to me, might have slowed us down a little bit. Going through in pairs, like waiting. So, now you're here, just let's get you going. Because what I did on the first one, I waited till everyone was in.
Yeah.
And you could be through before the next guy turns up.
There's a bloke, you jumped into the middle.
Is he coming now, is he? Yeah, Di mentioned him. She gave me a call.
So we're playing catch up with Harry now.
He won't slow us down. So we'll let him get on with it.
Well, not nice jumping the queue.
Whoops. He's probably thinking to himself, I want to get past these, they'll slow me down. I bet you that's what he's thinking. Right, Madam is helping me. Okay. That means time for a sandwich. Right. Hang on to your hat. It doesn't seem as funny now. Touche. Okay, a bit more enthusiasm this time. That cost me too much energy. I need to have a lie down. Right, we're fully open, aren't we? So, I don't know, Dave, right? Is it worth you going ahead to the next one? Because you'll get them through quicker if they show up.
Well, we could do it that one. Get you started up.
The thing is,
Once you pass one, you're here, you come more up the other side and you're up.
oh, I see, at least it's one thing less to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
Right, go for it. I'll sort this out.
Okay, matey. Yeah, it's one move less, isn't it?
Yeah, one move out of the way.
Yeah. Right. So, plans out of the window. Oh, God. There's mud. Fuck off. Ugh. Plans out of the window. I'm going to get me up through this lock. So me and Dave are going to go up. He's now going to work me through it. And that will save a little bit of time. Because when everyone's through, I was going to go through last. But I'll already be through now. So this makes sense. We'll still let the overtaking boat, the queue jumping boat, we'll still let them go. But and oddly enough, they just showed up behind me. What's the chances of that? Just as I was pulling away, they showed up. Yeah, good shout, Dave. One move less, isn't it, at the end?
One rise left.
One rise left at the end.
Still can't see Di moving, so they're a little bit behind, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, either way, we can let these guys through anyway. It doesn't make much difference in that respect. If
I would hover in the lock and make the wait.
so, a little bit of reverse. Let's get ready for the thing. you start putting the panels up. That's it. Always a slight sort of, even if you know what the plan is, you still just look back and you make sure that the guy on the boat is ready for you. Because of, especially in double locks, I think, because of the surges you get. Got to remount. Oh God, where's that phone gone? Is this it? I've got to remount the front phone. Where the hell's that gone? I've got that many phones knocking about, I've forgotten. Where's that bloody phone gone? Oh, no, that's not it. I'm gonna need it. Don't know what's the best way to play it, Dave. Whether one of us should press on.
Yeah, so once you're basically up, I'll go to the next one. Start getting that one ready.
I'm just thinking, yeah, it doesn't make any difference to these guys, does it? So yeah, you're done.
If you're happy.
Yeah, no probs, Dave.
I'll
so what I'll do is I'll pull up and I'll give Diane, yeah.
Well, then I'll have got to the other one and set it up next.
There's another boat behind them. Is that a different boat as well? That's a second boat, Dave.
So far you did behind.
So Dave, is the plan then to let both of these guys through, yeah?
Right, might as well get these through. Sorry, it's still tied up down on the next lot back.
Right, okay.
And Harry's still nowhere to be seen.
Okay. I'll just pull over and help him. If you could put, oh no. I was going to say if you, oh no, I can come across, can't I? Stop being an idiot. It's alright, don't worry. I'm like, oh, what am I doing on this side? It's alright, Dave, don't worry. I need to get back across anyway. So don't push it all the way, yes? Right. Sorry, Dave, forgot about that. Right, so, yeah, I'll tie up and I'll catch you up in a bit. Afternoon. Oh, cheers, mate. Nice one. Dave! Dave! No, I've done it. I've done it. Dave just tried to drive away with his boat tied up. I thought I was the only one in the world who'd ever done it. So, if you don't mind then, are you okay to close these behind me? Oh, nice one, cheers mate. To be honest mate, I'm going to let you past anyway. I'm going to pull over. So you go through. He's just obviously a teeny bit more keen than you would like, but he doesn't seem a baddie. Now, I've just noticed, Dave, to come out of this lock, I need to pull up, but I need to go far ahead. Cheers. Oh yeah. The amateur boater, it's a tiny channel. It's rubbish. I wouldn't recommend it. Jen, seriously, it's garbage. But you know, just a laugh. But anyway, yeah, well recognised. I'm much more handsome in real life. Well, there you go, just been recognised for the first time since, well, it's been a couple of months. So, you know, about bloody time. if I'm being honest, you know. I think the boaters are just very shy round Anderton. They all recognise, they all know who I was. They just didn't want to, you know, stroke my huge ego. By the way, I think that's the M6 up ahead, you know. I think we're going to go under the M6 soon. Not that that's any more exciting than it was to drive the thing, but it is of note. It's something to... Oh, where have I put that? I'm getting slightly worried. My forward phone, the one I use for the as a forward camera, it's the best one. It does the best, seems to do the best video, which is why I sort of use it for the front, along with other boring reasons. And I cannot find it. I don't think. Where could it be? It'll be inside. No need to panic yet. Do not panic. Right. Right, I'm waiting for Diane and, I don't know, Harry. Someone else has overtaken them. I don't know what's going on. I think Harry's not done many locks and he's getting snagged up because another boat has jumped the queue ahead of them. And if this keeps happening, well, the 4 o'clock arrival time will be called into question. Now, the question of abandoning Harry won't even arise. You know, we're not going to do that. I mean, I'd abandon the blackguard in 2 minutes, but I can't be seen to do it. I'll be, you know, I don't want to be seen as a villain of YouTube. And he's such a polite guy. You know, he'd probably want to go, oh yeah, no, you go, you know what you're doing, you go first. I don't want to slow you down. Be that kind of scenario. Right. So now, I'm just using the bollard to slow the boat down, rather than what remains of my meagre strength. Right. Okay, folks, so, forward revs, get this show on the road. In the distance ahead of me, there's Harry in his GRP. I'm now tail end Charlie. I just worked him through the lock. And behind me, it's a double set there. So yeah, we're all now through and on our merry way. And of course, yeah, you can't help but notice all those cars. The M6 is starting to pick up and become its normal unpleasant self. Right. What I didn't do, was put the bow camera on. I didn't put the bow camera on because it's a bit short of time really. I thought let's crack on. I don't know what the situation, it sounds like a military operation, doesn't it? I don't know what the situation is at the lock ahead, but it could be critical. No, it won't be critical, but it's going to feel a bit critical if we don't get to Road Heath. Certainly in Di's opinion it will. She's really sort of looking forward to this pub. So I don't want to hang about. But 2 boats have gotten past us, if I've understood it right. I think it's been 2. Certainly one's gotten past us. So we're going to have to wait for him to work the next lock anyway. So we've just sort of built in delay. Dave said there were 2 boats had overtaken, and I thought I saw 2 down on the lock landing. Do you know what? I'm losing my marbles, I swear. Oh no, there have been 2. The first one was the guy who recognised me from YouTube, and the second was a couple. No, they were the same people. No, I give up, guys. I seriously, I officially give up. I don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, I didn't get a lot of sleep, What is going on with my brain? Anyway, I'm not revving and particularly trying to go fast because, you know, there's no point, because I think it's not a pair, I think it's a single lock. Okay, let's check the map just out of interest. It is what it is, but you know, worth knowing in advance, isn't it? Right, map. Come on. It's a pair and then a single. Right, it's a pair and then a pair, but one of which is out of order. So effectively a pair and a single. And also, by the way, while I'm looking at the map, I'm going into the bushes, and they are strong bushes. I need to check. It looks like my mesh windows have all survived. Now, that's interesting because they're not strong magnets to hold them on. Have they? I think they have, yeah. They haven't even been moved. Surprised, because they took a proper scrape in there. And that would have shifted the other ones. Anyway, you know, whatever. This isn't a which is the best mesh window design competition, is it? But that's a boat that overtook. They overtook coming through the locks, and now they've stopped. I wonder, why would you be in a rush and then just stop? Anyway, they're going for a walk. Oh, they're exploring locally. The guy mentioned, I had a little chat with him. He said he recognised me from YouTube. Yeah, I mentioned, didn't I? He recognised me from YouTube. He said, are you a YouTube vlogger? Pretended he didn't know what channel it was, you know, as they do, these ordinary boaters, but he knew. No, he didn't have a clue who I was, but he'd seen me on YouTube. He'd obviously never looked at the channel again. I did give him the usual disclaimer. It is rubbish. But anyway, so in this instance, they're exploring some local thing of interest. We are very much not here. Something, I'm ashamed, to my shame. I can't remember what it was. It was barely 20 minutes ago. He told me they were going to do some, maybe it'll come back to me. It was something in which I felt very little inspiration or interest. This looks like there are weeds across the canal. How can that be a thing? Look. There's a big bunch of, I'm going to have to get them, pedal to the metal, swing the thing over. Look, big bunch of weeds right in the canal. So I'm going to drift through them just using momentum, and then cut the prop as I've gone through. Right, I need to put the phone down because I'm going to hit the sides. Right. So I'll push them out the way. Hiya. In the end, they went down the side, so I didn't have to cut the prop. But really significant. That would seriously mess with your propeller. I'm pretty sure this is the M6. I can't think what else it could be. Being its usual busy self, at least it's not jammed. So that's something. Hiya, mate. Yeah. Oh, is that the lock? Bloody hell. That didn't take long. There's some sort of structure up ahead. Got to be the lock, I think. They keep surprising me how close they are. Right, it's a double, they're both working. The intervening boat is now parked, so I think the four of us are sort of back together. The band is back together. I don't know what that means now, whether someone presumably has a tail end Charlie, someone will open the gate for me. Yeah. Ahead of me I can just see Harry going in. just avoiding the... Oh, you're looking at me, aren't you? Tick over forwards. There's Harry in the lock. Lock gate's closing. So I'm just going to hover below the M6. Normally, do you know what's funny? I can feel vibrations coming up from almost from the water. It's like when those big lorries go over the bridge, there's a vibration in the ground that transmits through the water. I don't know if that's even possible. That's the way it felt just then. Maybe I'm imagining it. But there's the diabolical M6, and I am gonna stop actually. I need to stop and hover, and I'm now feeling the wind, which is going to make it interesting. If I can sort of nose into the... That's it, that's taking some speed off. If I can nose in to the jaws of the lock, so to speak, I'm going to have to do that because I think the wind's just going to mess with me and I'm not going to be able to stay still. So I think I'll nose in. Now I've heard a couple of people say they've gotten stuck in locks in recent times, and I'm fairly sure it was this flight. I'm getting a little bit nervous now. But this might be one of the tight ones. Let's have a look at the map. Right. Going into the jaws of the left. Now some reverse. There we go. Nice. So here's what's going on. I've just noticed now through the lock gates there's a boat ahead of me in here. Is that Di's boat? I don't know, someone's boat. Di or Day's boat up ahead in this lock. So I'm being a bit premature because it looks like they're both going up at the same time. I assumed this one would be all through and finished, and so I should wait here. I'll see. Right, what am I doing? I need to mount that front camera, but I'll do it some other time. The next lock is single, 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 3 singles, and then a long stretch. Hang on. We're not far off now. 3 singles and then a long stretch. And I think 2 more and we're in. So we must have done 9 locks. That's well doable, yeah. No, we're doing okay. Oh, ye of little faith. I mean, that's me. Me of little faith. So that looks great. Nightmare behind me, look. Nightmare. Come on, mate. Put your back into it. That's it. 9 out of 10. Oh. Boat surging forward. Now, that was very foolish of me because I've just hit the lock gates. And also, I let myself get too close, and the water's now rushing out onto the bow. So I'm tilting the boat out of the suction. It's frankly a bit foolish getting that close to lock gates. So what time is it? 12:47, not too bad, 5 locks and 3 hours before dark. So there we go. Give us a wave. Do you know what, Harry? I think we're doing okay, you know. I think we've got like 5 left. Yeah, and it's only 1 o'clock. So that's like 3 hours. So to be honest, mates, I think we'll do it easy. Yeah.
It's good when everybody chips in.
Yeah, exactly. You get a bit, and they've stopped. Whoever those guys were, they pulled over.
What that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were taking ages.
Yeah, so are we in a line again now, the 4?
Yes, I'm in that lock.
Right,
So I'm going out with you.
nice one. But yeah, it's like I think it's 5, so it should be a double, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
5 locks, and they're all close together as well, so. You reckon you'll dive in the pool later, or?
Yeah.
Hold on, yeah, nice one. Out of interest, by the way, canal hounds, I'm saying out of interest, I'm surging backwards, get the tiller over, first and forwards, that's it. Yeah, out of interest, canal hounds, the astute viewers will notice the brickwork is new here, so they've obviously extended, that's older on that side. I'm just sorry, I'm not talking because I'm watching how the boat's bouncing around. That's newer brickwork here. Right, I'm going backwards. Just keeping an eye on the boat movement. So they must have done some fairly recent work on this. There's some newer brickwork down there, so it's a mixture of new and old. I don't know when this was. It's likely to have been the last few years. They'll have done this. And look, they've left the old stone in the corner. There. Right. Boat's now surging forwards again, so not too strong though. Holding it back, that's good. A bit more. That's it. I'm holding it back. Right. Unfortunately, the action cam batteries died on me with 5 locks to go. So, hang on, surging again. Just slowing the forward surge so we nudge the geese. Right. Yeah, no problems. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Sorry, mate, that'll be okay. Yeah, no probs. The strangest view of the M6 that I've ever had from a lock. And sadly, with not having looked at the map, I have no clear idea where we are. Oh, there's someone following us. Ah. Okay, we've got to start being keen now. So, little sort of update. I'm now waiting to go through the single lock ahead. We're through the pair. There's a boat in hot pursuit, and the efficient boaters as well. So, but we have 3 single locks, so there's no scope for anyone to overtake. There is Diane waiting to go through. And after she's gone through, I'll go through, and we'll do the same thing because it's all single file. These guys behind, no matter how slick they are, they won't be able to overtake some. But I'm picking up on the fact that some boaters on these Cheshire pairs, 2 locks alongside each other, some of them use the opportunity to overtake. Yeah, we got 2 more singles. 2 more singles. And then 1 double. And then 1 single, and that's it. Yeah. So with singles, we'll be able to stay ahead. We'll be able to stay ahead. Because these guys look keen. They look keen. They're all keen. I've just realised this is my chance to mount the front camera. Oddly enough, there has been a little bit of traffic today. Right, so now I might make the acquaintance of these guys behind me, who previously were more focused on speed. But there's Di going in, and I think I'll save the action cam battery for now. We'll see what kind of characters we've got behind us shortly. The lady did wave, so they're not complete monsters.